Welcome to the Know. I'm Ashley.
I'm Brian.
We got some sad news today, guys. One of the most iconic characters in video game history is no more.
Yeah, this guy has been with us through our childhoods, our adulthoods, and everywhere in between.
It's a great loss. He was a plumber, a ghost hunter, maybe most importantly of all, a loyal brother.
Family's important.
It is.
Guys, pour one out for Luigi because it looks like death came for him today. Just like it will for us all.
Too soon.
Yeah.
Too soon. Mm-hmm. We got the bad news in Wednesday's Nintendo Direct for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. A trailer showed off Castlevania hero Simon Belmont arriving at Dracula's castle, but Luigi was also there and he was in full ghost hunter mode doing what he needed to do.
Yeah, needless to say, he was terrified as usual, but our plucky hero, we want to say this, he did manage to shoot a plunger at a mummy's face.
Right, he showed real daring.
Real
courage.
Which only made the mummy really mad.
Yeah, well, then things, of course, evolved from there. Got a bit scary as Luigi starts running from snakes and statues with glowy eyes.
I would do that too.
Absolutely.
I don't blame him.
Absolutely.
No.
And in his terror, Luigi tripped and fell flat on his face. And that's when he came face to face with the Grim Reaper himself.
And death was not playing around.
It usually does not.
With a big swing of its mighty scythe, the skeletal creature... It struck Luigi, who fell to the ground lifeless as his ghostly soul exited his body.
And in true Luigi fashion, even his soul was terrified.
Yeah, he was a chicken shit to the end. And sadly, Simon Belmont showed up. He was too late to save Luigi.
So close.
But he was able to land a shot to Death's face.
Oh, that was a sick shot.
With a spike whip, and then the big knockout blow with his boomerang. So we did get some revenge.
Yeah, if only it had come a little sooner.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird to kill off Luigi in a promo video for a new Smash Brothers character, but, then again, none of us can choose when death comes for us either.
Yeah, hopefully a long time from now.
And hopefully it has nothing to do with snakes or statues with red eyes or ghost hunting in general.
Abject terror.
Yeah.
Then later on, Luigi's soul did try to re-enter its corpse.
You tried, buddy.
But it fucked it up. It got distracted by a scary-looking face. It was kind of crying purple stuff, and the trailer ended without Luigi coming back to life.
Which means that as of now, he's dead.
Yes.
Gone. R.I.P. It's canon. It was on video.
So with that in mind, let's take a moment to look back. I know it's early, we're sad, we're a mess.
It's very raw, emotional right now.
But let's take a look back at the life of a video game Hall of Famer, first ballot, the ultimate player to the patron saint of overlooked siblings everywhere.
Luigi first came into this world in 1983 when he appeared in the arcade game Mario Bros. As the second playable character.
Young man.
Together, he and Mario helped to rid the world of pipe creatures along with the help of a really handy POW block.
Luigi, of course, then returned in Super Mario Brothers as the player 2 option that your younger sibling probably had to play.
Probably with a knockoff controller.
That's right, with the Mad Catz probably, also R.I.P. And then he'd pop up again and again in Mario games, but he was always the second fiddle, never the main character.
Though he did have a sweet flutter jump move if you chose him in Super Mario Bros. 2. So there was a high point.
That was tight. Luigi did get a few moments to shine over the years, probably most notably in the Luigi's Mansion GameCube game in 2001. He came back for a sequel, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, for the 3DS in 2013.
Although in retrospect, his ghost hunting did eventually get him into this kind of trouble.
Stick to your strengths. Stay in your lane. That's good advice for all of us.
Well, in one of his other rare moments of recognition, there was the Mario is Missing game for Super NES back in 1993.
Oh.
That was an educational game where the player had to control Luigi, who was on the hunt for his missing brother, while also returning stolen treasures. Good guy.
That's the
Good
kind
guy,
of,
that Luigi.
Yeah, that's the kind of game your grandmother would buy you. It's educational. But aside from that, he was mostly relegated to sidekick status in Mario games. Sure, he'd get his own go-kart or a tennis racket, but mostly he rode the bench, while Mario, of course, got all the glory.
Well, and we should also, of course, mention his archenemy Waluigi, who is no doubt celebrating his final victory today. No longer is he second fiddle to a second fiddle.
Yeah, he's putting his grave dancing shoes on.
Yeah, well.
But you know what? He's still not in Smash, so no final victory for you, Waluigi.
Suck a Waluigi. Now we know why. Nintendo even tried to shine a light back on Luigi in 2013, which it declared the year of Luigi. Really just show their appreciation for everything he had done.
You might remember company president Satoru Iwata famously, appeared in a Nintendo Direct. He had the Luigi hat to celebrate the 30-year anniversary of the Green Plumber's first appearance in a video game.
Well, and that's when they rolled out Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, New Super Luigi U is an update to New Super Mario U, as well as Mario and Luigi Dream Team, Dr. Luigi, which was a version of Dr. Mario that had new modes featuring L-shaped pills.
I see what they did. There was even a video of Luigi doing the Harlem Shake.
Yeah, that was unnecessary.
When's the last time you thought about the Harlem Shake? And he even got his own special edition 3DS. 2013, that was a simpler time.
The year of Luigi, indeed.
Yeah.
Sadly, that was the high watermark for Luigi. After that, back to obscurity.
That is until he was struck down earlier today.
Now, all might not be lost. Later in the day, today, Wednesday, a Nintendo UK account did try to reassure distraught fans when it tweeted Luigi is okay. I don't know how. His soul is outside his body.
Right.
It didn't make it back in, so I'm not sure how that counts as okay, but I really admire your optimism.
Maybe he's okay in a cosmic sense. I don't know.
But like he's still he's alive as long as you remember him.
I got an idea. Maybe this is an Infinity War type death where we think he's dead, but then later we learn that he's under contract for 3 more games.
Mr. Stark, I don't feel so good.
It's also sad that it took him dying to get him to trend on Twitter.
Yeah, that's
Poor
a real
Luigi.
bummer. It's like you finally see him trending on Twitter and you're like, oh, something good happened for Luigi. No, it did not.
Yeah, it's when you see like an obscure celebrity trending and you're like, they're dead.
Yeah, you're like, either something crazy happened or they're dead. They're dead now.
Yes.
Well, yes, that happened. We should also note Smash has done this before. Kind of. It's apparently a very brutal franchise. You might remember a previous trailer for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate killed off Mario and Mega Man when both were fatally stabbed by Ridley. So that happened.
Nintendo really likes to use murder as a way to introduce new Smash characters.
Yeah, so
I think that was a stabby franchise.
we'll see.
Yeah.
But as of right now, let's try to remember Luigi as he was. A conflict-averse person with a much more accomplished sibling, and, well, that's something that we can all relate to.
Absolutely. Both of my sisters have gone much further in life than me.
Luigi is all of us.
Yeah. So, guys, what do you think of all this? Sound off in the comments.
What is your favorite moment
Yeah.
of Luigi now that he's left us?
Let's celebrate his life.
Indeed.
That's
so
what I choose
leave
to
all
do.
those in the comments. Let's remember him together.
Yes.
And, of course, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe.
Should we say for all your Luigi news, subscribe
Well,
to the
I don't know if
He's
there's
dead.
going to
He's
be
dead.
anymore,
Nope.
so,
Bye.
whatever. Bye.